the age of 9.
Right.
And then you were the national player, former Nepal's #1
Right.
at the age of 18.
Yeah.
Right? So how was your journey, Shreyanshi?
So me, I love all sports. I see with a lot of the kids today, they're really focused on tennis. Hamro Belama, we're a bit all over the place, playing football one day, playing cricket the other day. And when I interact with them, I realize they're a lot more focused than,
More serious,
what we were.
if we can
yes.
say?
Yes, I would say more serious.
Okay.
But of course, the challenge is once you are 18, A, you have a lot of other distractions in life. B, you also start to question yourself as to how far you can get. Of course, becoming Nepal #1 is a great feat in itself. But internationally, I think close to Prajna's age, you start evaluating that. And it's kind of discouraging that we give up at that point of time. It was a very similar story for me as well. I remember maybe when I was 16 and I was under 18 #1 and I played a game in India against India ko number 14 and he beat me 6-1, 6-1. So that was a changing point in my life and I was like, okay, I thought I was really good, not just in Nepal, but I could perform internationally. And then of course, you start pursuing your higher education, you start thinking of an alternative career apart from the sport itself. So, I mean, with the current kids, I hope they can really push on past that age, that critical 16 to 19. And, hopefully one day we hear of a Nepalese playing the Grand Slam itself.
Right. That is actually one of the dreams that all of the Nepalese look forward to. So, same question to Prajna. After journey Sikostatu, you started at the age of 9?
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how was your journey?
So I started playing because of my granddad and my brother. So I used to go watch my brother play after school, and that really inspired me, watching him play and win tournaments. That definitely inspired me. Yeah.
So just for the record, she is Pranav Mananda's sister. So Pranav has also made us so proud international tournaments, Manny, and he is also one of the brightest player of Nepal, right? So as you were saying, so Pranav Bhatta inspired you, Nepal. You started because of your granddad too, and so when did you decide that okay, I wanna take this seriously?
I was just super into the sport. I really loved the sport itself, and as I started playing more tournaments, each and every tournament, I started really liking the sport, and then I started performing well too. So then that really made me want to pursue it.
Do you have this comparison factor between you and Pranav?
At times, yes, but not really. But yeah.
So how is it in the same household? Also, sibling before I ask the question.
No, a lot of my cousins. Malika, Mayanka, Mahika, they played, but not my own sister.
Okay, so UT household, you have 2 young stars. Parents are the pocket money, But how is it being in the same house? So tennis ki kura bhaira huncha ki kasto huncha? How is it?
Mostly, yeah, it's usually about tennis. But that just motivates me more to cause there's someone you can look up to, as you grow up. So yeah.
And someone to guide you through as well, right?
For sure.
Okay, so yes, ahileको लागि भने conversation यति नै रहेको छ, but then we're coming back with ace or fault and many more deeper insights on the Nepal tennis ecosystem. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Wimbledon pre-match analysis brought to you by Bam Bam only on Kantipur Max SD. See you right after this sweet and short commercial break.
Extreme energy drink. Max Tiger energy drink.
एक सिपमा juicy taste अनि chewमा full मजा. Feel the chew, taste the juice. That's delicious.
एक्सट्रीम एनर्जी ड्रिंकको क्यानमा भएको क्यूआर कोड स्क्यान गर्नुहोस् र सुनको बल जित्ने मौका पाउनुहोस्।
सगरमाथा इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड र लुम्बिनी जनरल इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड एकीकरण भई सगरमाथा लुम्बिनी इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड सलिको भएका छौं। सलिको विश्वासको सम्बन्ध, एकताको प्रतीक।
Max Tiger Energy Drink.
Extreme Energy Drink.
Max Tiger Energy Drink.
सगरमाथा इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड र लुम्बिनी जनरल इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड एकीकरण भई सगरमाथा लुम्बिनी इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड सलिको भएका छौं। सलिको विश्वासको सम्बन्ध, एकताको प्रतीक।
एक सिपमा जुसी टेस्ट अनि चुमा फुल मजा। Feel the chew, taste the juice, that's delicious.
Dehydration is a challenge. Don't let thirst slow you down. Conquer it with Bam Bam.
आफ्नो एक्सट्रीम एनर्जी ड्रिंकको क्यानमा भएको क्यूआर कोड स्क्यान गर्नुहोस् र सुनको बल जित्ने मौका पाउनुहोस्।
Welcome back, everyone. You're watching Wimbledon pre-match analysis brought to you by Bam Bam on Kantipur Max SD. So we'll be diving more into your experience, Sriyanshi, at the moment. So my agipani dui tin choti mention garisake, you have so much experience in this fraternity. After personal journey hedakheri chai, is there anything that you felt like, you feel like, well, you said different gara bhayo aza better huन्थ्यो होला? Any mistakes that you think you made during your journey?
Yes, I wish I didn't give up that easy, because after from the age of 17 I sort of completely stayed away from tennis. So that is my biggest regret, I would say, when it comes to tennis. But त्यो बेलामा हाम्रो challenges पनि, it was very different. त्यो बेलामा नेपालमा clay court बाहेक अरु कुनै पनि clay court थिएन हैन, so there was no other surface.
Where did you play?
Mostly Sado Bato,
okay.
And started off at Shaligram in Ekantakuna. Okay. So त्यो बेलामा we'd have to practice here in clay courts and go play internationally on hard courts, because there was not even a single hard court in Nepal. But with them now, they're training with mostly in the hard courts. Anyways, tennis is mainly about the hard courts. The French Open is of course clay, and grass is, I would say, the shortest season in tennis, which is why it kind of makes it prestigious, as well as the king of the Grand Slams as well, right? So no regrets as such, but I wish I had given it a few more extra years of dedication and a little more consistency, not been distracted by the other things in life. I would say it would be that.
So given you have a young star right beside you, from your journey, what would you like to advise her?
Stay focused, play as many tournaments, do not be afraid to lose, because if you're afraid to lose, you don't do things correctly. So just push on and play as many tournaments, domestically, internationally. That's the way forward for you guys, for sure.
Perfect. So Prajna's family, parents are also really supportive, right?
Yeah.
So family-wise, I'm pretty sure the support is immense. There's not much challenge. But then after journey, Nepal ecosystem, what do you think is the most challenging part for a young female player in Nepal?
I feel like lack of like tennis courts, tournaments, and like just like providing more like variety to the players. I feel like Nepal tennis definitely lacks on that. But I feel like if they improve on those sectors, like Nepal tennis would be way better.
Okay. So हजुरको answer र उसको answer actually conflicting at the moment, right? So हजुरको हिसाबको हजुरको कुरा गर्नु पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ श्रेयांशी अहिले त compare गर्दाखेरि धेरैवटा tennis कोच पनि बनिसकेको छ टुर्नामेन्ट्स पनि धेरै छ बट देन आवर जेनेरेसन एट द मोमेन्ट यो कुरा पहिलाको एपिसोडमा पनि भइरहेको कि अल द प्लेयर्स आर कोच हाम्रो छैन एन्ड देन टुर्नामेन्ट्स खासै भएको छैन सो वाट दे आर डुइङ इज दे कम्पेयरिङ विथ दि international level बाहिरको countries so my question to you is do you think right now the young players are more talented or just fortunate?
I would say it's a mix of both because yes, she's absolutely right. As a dinma, I quit tennis about 23 years ago. So from then we do have more courts, we have more surfaces and things have evolved. Maybe not evolved to the level that it should have. It should have been a lot bigger. There should have been more courts, there should have been more players coming out and performing at a very high level in Nepal. त्यो चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म भइसकेको चाहिँ छैन. Why I would say a bit of both is over time they've been getting more exposure. The rackets and the balls have changed. The game keeps evolving, right? So yes, they're more fortunate. And overall, not just tennis, I would say Askolko kids, especially Prajna's age, they are very well focused in life. Hamro belama, it was a bit different, you know. So yes, it's their dedication. They are fortunate that they're getting more exposure than what we got in our times. But you know, I mean, definitely some more support from the countries and the country and the associations that would have helped and taken tennis a little few years further ahead.
Very true. So Prasna, do you agree that recognition in Nepal at the moment for tennis is very less in comparison to other sports?
Yeah, I think so for sure. I mean, it's getting better like each year and stuff, but I feel like compared to other sports, it's definitely really low.
And does that demotivate the players in some sort?
I mean, I think so, yeah, because like you look at other like your friends playing like different sports and they're getting more recognition and like more like variety and stuff, but like in tennis you don't really get that.
Yet the passion is keep like getting you going that. Okay, so on this note, dear viewers, it is now time for our very short and sweet but fun segment named as Ace and Fault.
Right.
So you segment Matsi must get a statement unsa and you also statement sunisakepachi you think it's ace or fault. And if you know the reasoning, you can please enlighten us with the reasoning as well.
Sure.
So yes, dear viewers, it is now time for Ace or Fault. Okay, the first statement. The pineapple on top of the gentleman's single trophy symbolizes hospitality and prestige. Ace or fault?
Ace.
Ace.
Ace. Okay. So that is actually the wealth, welcome and hospitality ki kura bhayo. And हाम्रो guest ठ्याक्कै कसरी अस्ति ace or fault की कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ many people didn't know Wimbledon को trophy मा pineapple छ भनेर. So pineapple आउनुको reason चाहिँ pineapple was very rare रहेछ नि पहिला.
It was considered exotic त्यो बेलामा.
So that's why.
And even if you go to the Wimbledon to watch the games, the two most things you see people eating is pineapple and strawberries. So it's kind of a culture there as well. So
very true. Okay, the second statement is Wimbledon was the first Grand Slam to introduce electronic line calling. Ace or fault?
False.
Fault. Which Grand Slam do you think is the first? Just a random guess.
Australian?
Correct. It is Australian. So, you electronic line calling kukura gardakeri, I just saw a video. Paila line call ko lagi, there used to be people in charge of it, right? So, why is line?
Right.
So now electronic, do you think the innovation is good or somebody's job is taken, so it's bad? What's your view on this?
See, human error huncha हैन अब I think with technology I think it has to be used. It's not just in tennis, we see that across all sports with VAR being introduced in football, third umpire and fourth umpire in cricket and so on. So I think the use of technology is important and I think over time we'll see more use of that as well.
Okay, in other aspects.
Yes.
Too. Okay, with that our third statement for today is if a ball falls out of a player's pocket during a rally, the point continues. Ace or fault?
Fault.
Fault. Why so, Prasna?
Because once the ball or any part of your like equipment falls, like the point completely like stops or like they retake the point.
You lose the point.
Yeah.
True that. So cap khasyo bhane pani huncha, not necessarily a ball, you know. So anything that falls. Okay, another question is, the statement is, a player can legally touch the net with their racket after the point has ended. Ace or fault?
After the point is ended?
Ended.
Yes. After the
Ace.
second bounce,
Yeah.
ace.
Yes, it is indeed ace. So it's a little tricky, but then yeah, the answer is ace. Okay, you're definitely wrong, Mason, as of now. Both our former and current stars are very, very informed. Okay, another statement. A player who breaks a racket at Wimbledon is automatically fined.
Fault.
False. Why, sir?
Because you get a warning. Like if you do it once, you get a warning, and then if you keep on doing it, then maybe yeah.
I think it's upon the discretion of the
Yeah.
tournament officials.
So, अहिलेसम्म भएको छ कि छैन
So,
त्यस्तो fine?
lots of cases. In fact, हिजोको म्याचमा पनि Djokovic smashed the ball towards the ball boy. It didn't luckily hit the ball boy, but he was just given a warning. But there have been cases even with Djokovic, I think, hitting a ball boy and the game being awarded to the.
True.
So yes, fines as well.
Okay, it depends on the situation
Yes,
though.
yes.
Okay. So the last statement for today's Ace or Fall, this is something that we've already discussed, but just for your information, viewers, a player can be ranked world #1 without ever playing or winning, without ever winning Wimbledon. Ace or Falls?
Ace.
Ace.
So Saka herself
Yes,
is a
yes.
living example of it. So अलिकति हाम्रो भ्युअर्सलाई यसमै इन्लाइटन गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाउ डज द्याट ह्यापन ग्रान्ड स्ल्याम चाहिँ जितेको छैन बट देन युआर ऱ्याङ्क्ड एज वर्ल्ड #1 क्यान यु ब्रेक डाउन द्याट अ लिटल बिट फर आवर भ्युअर्स
So tennisमा कस्तो हुन्छ भने you've got a system of ATP 250 500 1000 so each tournament gives you different amount of points so based on that I think there have been cases of people having reached world #1 but never won a Grand Slam at all as well, not
yeah?
just the Wimbledon. I think there have been cases. I wouldn't put my money on it, but
Okay.
but I'm quite sure there have been players who've never won a Grand Slam, but they've been very good with the ATP tournaments and they've performed well, collected the points. So yes,
That's
it happens.
about it. Okay, so yeah, that sounds a little stunning. Like, is it really true? But intro map pani bhanai thiye na. So yeah, that does happen. So tennis is actually a little funny game if I'm safe to say so. And the rules and regulations are really gardakheri pani. So yes, with this note, we're gonna take another sweet and short commercial break. Don't go anywhere because you are watching Wimbledon pre-match analysis brought to you by Bam Bam. यसपछिको ब्रेकमा भने चाहिँ हामी आजको म्याचको बारेमा अझै मजाले छलफल गर्नेछौँ भने प्रार्थनालाई नेपालसँग कतिको होप छ भन्ने कुरामा पनि we'll be talking about that too. So yes, dear viewers, don't go anywhere. You're watching Wimbledon pre-match analysis. See you right after this break.
Extreme energy drink.
Max Tiger Energy Drink.
एक सिपमा जुसी टेस्ट अनि चुमा फुल मजा Feel the chew, taste the juice, that's delicious.
आफ्नो एक्सट्रिम एनर्जी ड्रिङ्कको क्यानमा भएको क्युआर कोड स्क्यान गर्नुहोस् र सुनको बल जित्ने मौका पाउनुहोस्।
सगरमाथा इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड र लुम्बिनी जेनरल इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड एकीकरण भई सगरमाथा लुम्बिनी इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड सलिको भएका छौं। सलिको विश्वासको सम्बन्ध, एकताको प्रतीक।
Max Tiger Energy Drink.
drink.
Max Tiger Energy Drink.
सगरमाथा इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड र लुम्बिनी जेनरल इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड एकीकरण भई सगरमाथा लुम्बिनी इन्स्योरेन्स कम्पनी लिमिटेड सलिको भएका छौं। सलिको विश्वासको सम्बन्ध, एकताको प्रतीक।
एक सिपमा जुसी टेस्ट अनि चुमा फुल मजा। Feel the chew, taste the juice, that's delicious.
Dehydration is a challenge. Don't let thirst slow you down. Conquer it with Bam Bam.
आफ्नो एक्सट्रिम एनर्जी ड्रिङ्कको क्यानमा भएको क्युआर कोड स्क्यान गर्नुहोस् र सुनको बल जित्ने मौका पाउनुहोस्।
We'll do Welcome back, everyone. You're watching Wimbledon pre-match analysis brought to you by Bam Bam, only on Kantipur Max SD. So yes, like I promised, have a break mazan wanda agadi that we'll be dissecting about today's match, day 8. So we are almost there for the quarterfinals itself. So Shreyanshri, Hoziko expert analysis gardeners for today's match.
Okay, before I jump onto that, I'm going to take a break. We had discussed how people who've never won a Grand Slam had become world number 1. And even recently as 2017, Karolina Pliskova became world number 1 and she had never actually won a Grand Slam.
Grand Slam?
Any Grand Slam.
Okay.
Any Grand Slam. The same with Elena Jankovic in 2008 and Marcelo Rios in 1998. So we've had several cases of people reaching world number 1 without even lifting a single Grand Slam.
Okay.
So I would start from there. So as we've got quite a few interesting games. Agina, I mean, Duwe Zanako favorites was definitely Yasmin Paolini and Alexandra Iela. This, I think, is a slightly tough fixture for Alexandra Iela because I think with her last victory, she's become a sensation over the world. So sometimes isto kurale, it can go anyways. You know, it could really give you that encouragement, or you could be distracted by the amount of fame that you've received in a very short time. But just the calm and composure that I saw her against Iga Swiatek with, even match points, alikati excitement thena, and I think it was the 4th match point that she overcame Swiatek with, and I think Iela is going to definitely edge this game. But it will be a long battle for sure. I see more of a 3-setter going on because Paolini is very good with grass. So this fixture is definitely, I think, the most exciting fixture for the day.
And who do you think is going to have a clean win?
Iela, but in 3 sets.
Okay, 3-set thriller it's going to be.
Yes.
Okay, next match. Would you like to talk about any match that you're looking forward to, Prajna?
Probably in men's, Flavio Caboli and Alex de Minaur, because they're both very aggressive players, and I'm super excited for that. I feel like it's going to be a long, good match.
And who are you favoring?
Caboli.
Caboli.
Yeah,
okay.
Caboli should be in good form given that he was the finalist at the French Open as well. Lost to Zverev, but I think just that experience will definitely... de Minaur is a very tough guy to crack as well, but I think Caboli would edge that as well.
For sure.
Okay, other match, Shreyanshri. What other match?
I think I would go on to Fritz versus Bublik. As much as I liked Taylor Fritz, I think Bublik is giving us a new kind of tennis that's exciting.
Right? Yeah.
And one of the most exciting thing I saw yesterday was if tennis had a rock star, it would be Alexander Bublik. So I'm cheering for Bublik and I'm really excited for this one too.
I think Prajna is also cheering for Bublik today, right? As of our conversation.
Yeah, but like I'm more leaning towards Taylor Fritz.
Yeah.
Okay, and why is that? So what like inspires you of Taylor, about Taylor?
I don't know, I just like his fighting spirit and I just like the way he plays on court.
Okay, perfect. So let's dissect one more match.
It's also nice to see Grigor Dimitrov come back, and he plays against Arthur Ferry, who's the last British remaining in the Wimbledon men's draw. That would be an exciting game. I watched one of Dimitrov's matches, and I think over the last couple of years, this is the sharpest he's looked. So I think this time Dimitrov is going to make it to the quarterfinals. Arthur Ferry is playing in front of his own fans as well, so he will have the crowd behind him. But I still think Dimitrov's experience, he's going to get past through this one as well.
Okay, perfect. So what is that one match that our viewers must not miss today? Which match would it be that they must watch?
Can I say two, please?
Yes, two.
So Paulini and Iala, let's support Iala.
Okay.
And watch Bublik because he's just an absolute rock star.
Right.
So I would say those are the two games.
Okay, how about you?
For sure, the same thing.
Okay, perfect. So with this, thank you so much for your great analysis. Our viewers are going to be super happy hearing this one. So with this, we're going to do a very sweet and short, very quick rapid fire round. So I just want the answer in yes or no or just one word. Okay, let's start with you, Prajna. The question is very simple. Does Nepal currently have the talent to produce a Wimbledon player? Yes or no? You don't have to be diplomatic. Yes, it does. Yeah. Okay. Which matters more in tennis? Discipline, talent, or opportunity?
I'd say discipline.
Okay. If Wimbledon offered a player wildcard entry for every 10 years, which player would you want it to be?
Can you repeat that question?
If somebody got a wildcard entry every year, which player would you want that wildcard entry to be given to?
I'm not really sure about that.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Has technology changed the way tennis players prepare?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. What will it take for Nepali flag to one day be seen on center court at Wimbledon?
More opportunities.
More opportunities. Perfect. Over to you, Shreyanshi.
Yeah.
Same question. Does Nepal currently have the talent to produce a Wimbledon player?
If I were to say the current pool, I would say no.
Okay.
I still think we are a few years away.
Okay. Does Nepal currently have the system to produce a Wimbledon player?
No.
No. No second thought on it. Okay, other question. Which matters more in tennis? Discipline, talent, opportunity, or experience?
Discipline.
Discipline. Okay. If Wimbledon offered Nepal wild card every 10 years, would we have a player ready for the wild card?
It's a one-word answer. I would say no.
Okay. Has technology changed the way tennis players prepare?
Definitely.
Definitely. What is one thing Nepal does well in tennis that deserves more recognition?
Young stars.
Young stars. Very true. What is one uncomfortable truth about Nepali tennis that needs to be discussed openly?
Political interference.
Well said. Okay, fearless, Shreyanshi. If you could change one policy in Nepali tennis tomorrow, what would it be?
Finance.
Finance. Okay, so that was the rapid fire for today. This is the first time we did rapid fire in our Wimbledon pre-match analysis. But Isma Yota Kura, I want to dig a little deeper into it. Talent or the system, which one do we need to focus at the moment to select the Nepal's context?
See, पहिले त talent त हुनै पर्यो, right? Without talent, you're not gonna, you can have the infrastructure, you could have the discipline. So I think talent is equally important. But आजको दिनमा, the young talent that we have, I'm very proud of them. But I don't think there's an ecosystem enough to get them going into the next level. They might be able to perform well in a few tournaments at a Thailand level, maybe at an India level, but to come on the world stage, it requires a lot more. So
what is that? Like a lot more? What is it?
I think, see, one of the major challenges is finance always, because tennis is an expensive sport. When I interact with so many parents, I hear from them, यति पुर्याउनमा नै कति करोड खर्च भइसक्यो भनेर सुनिन्छ हैन. So I think finance is a key part, and we have, given Nepal's current financial scenario, we are struggling to provide enough finance even to the more major sports like cricket and football. but I'm very optimistic about one thing. I would say that the current government is very focused on sports. I still think they are working more towards cricket and football at the moment.
Okay.
But once they are done improving these two sports, I think the trickle-down effect will come to the other sports. As a Kodinma, we see a lot more corporate interest in various sports. So things are changing, and I'm very positive that this government over the next 5 years will do a lot of things for all other sports, including tennis as well.
Very well said, Shreyashree. Okay, so we're almost at the end of the episode itself. So I'd like to ask Prajna a few more questions regarding your journey. But before that, if you were given an opportunity to be trained by any one coach or any one institute, which would that be and why?
I'd say the Rafa Nadal Academy, because many like young stars such as Alex Ayala, they trained there, and like their performance now is like on a really high level. And I feel like if we're given those type of opportunities, I feel like we could show something like that or close enough.
Perfect. So that's your dream university, dream institute. But having said that, are you happy with the coaching that you're getting in Nepal?
I wouldn't say no, but at the same time, I feel like it could be better, for sure.
Could be better. Okay, perfect. So yes, dear viewers, we are now about to end the episode itself. But before saying bye-bye, Shreyashree, few words of advice to our young stars.
Stay focused, work harder, play lots of tournaments. Don't trouble your parents too much.
Okay, perfect. Prajna, anything you want to say to your seniors?
To my seniors?
Yeah.
Probably to work hard, believe in yourself, and just hope for the best, I guess.
Hope for the best. So yes, ending today's episode in a very positive note. So on behalf of Bam Bam, on behalf of Kantipur Max SD, thank you so much to both our guests for coming.
Absolute
It was
pleasure.
really lovely having you. And of course, a huge thank you to our viewers as well. र अब भने म्याच सुरु हुन लागिसकेको छ. कुन म्याच तपाईले छुटाउनु हुँदैन भनेर हाम्रो गेस्टले भनिसक्नु भयो. कसलाई सपोर्ट गर्ने पनि आज चाहिँ भनिसक्नु भएको छ हैन. So yes, on this note, I hope to see you all tomorrow at the same time. And yes, I'm Rabishka Shrestha. You're watching Wimbledon pre-match analysis brought to you by Bam Bam only on Kantipur Max SD. Bye bye. See you all tomorrow.
This year, only 7 times in the history